Hey, Bad Bunny, we got a request. Like last year, Kendrick did Not Like Us. Like we got a request from the audience.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
All right, well, even I'll get up for that one. Even I'll get up for that one. And I ain't got up for a halftime performer. Well, since last year. It's been like 365 days since I got up for a halftime performer. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. I'm Reese Waters, and this is Street Politics. Now, there I was, sorting through my NFL jerseys for what owners weren't in the Epstein files. Come on, NFL. If you was gonna rig the Super Bowl, at least make it Epstein free. Y'all killing me with this. When I see this, oh, it's the Turning Point USA halftime show. Why would you assume Kid Rock is in it? They've been planning this for months. You think they're gonna throw out Kid Rock because they couldn't get nobody better after publicly complaining all across the timeline throughout most of last year? The lineup for the All-American Halftime Show is here. Watch Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, and Gabby Barrett this Sunday.
Straight rock and roll, no Rogaine in the propane flow. The chosen one, I'm the living proof.
Let me guess. He gonna do this song, ain't he? Let me guess. Yeah. No, I agree with the commenter. No amount of hatred for Puerto Rican musicians should make you pretend this is good. Not even Maga Fest looked that bad.
All of them can fucking go at this point. They're all literally MAGA, Trump-supporting, racist, losers, anti-black. It's disgusting.
Ludacris gonna be like, what's your fantasy? And the audience finna be like a white ethno state. He gonna yell, how low can you go? And they gonna answer, fascism, segregation, $2.50. Huh? No, $2.50. That's how low they got layaway plans. Rock the Country 2026. Sign up now for pre-sale that starts Friday, January 16th. Layaway plans available for all ticket types start at $2.50 down. $2.50? That should have been enough for y'all to drop out right there. I mean, that should have been enough for y'all to drop out right there. Y'all let them put you under Gavin Adcock for the MAGA Fest with pre-sale starting at $2.50. What y'all need to see? I got a bag of rap snacks cost more than the layaway pre-sale for MAGA Fest. That's a lie. I don't have any bags of rap snacks. I refuse. Cause of y'all, cause I see how y'all move. That's why I refuse. I don't know which one of y'all gonna turn MAGA next. It's like whack-a. Are they selling tickets for $2.50? Oh, they had to drop them from MAGA Fest after Ludacris dropped out? Yeah, that makes sense. By the way, they couldn't get Nicki Minaj to perform at this? Where's Nicki? What's the point of doing all this performative stuff with Nicki Minaj if she not gonna perform on a Turning Point? Oh, it's for display purposes only? Like her gold card, their support for her is just for display purposes only? That's what I figured. Hey, they must have been listening to Joy Reid.
The other side is giddy about having Nicki Minaj, a rapper they despise, a rapper they don't respect, a rapper most of them probably have never heard one of her songs, and if they have, they're horrified. The reason they want her on a leash as their house pet, cuddled at Donald Trump's feet, the reason she is the new house pet is because they need, N-E-E-E-D, black people to give them cultural cool. Black cultural cool has always been a powerful, powerful element in the country. Candace Owens was brought into Turning Point USA to do that, to recruit rappers, to recruit Kanye West for a reason. It's not like they like rap music, but they needed Candace to do that. Well, Candace has gone off the field. She's no longer playing ball. So since Candace isn't playing ball, they need a new Candace. So they tried Amber Rose, but Amber Rose is not popular enough with Black people and also says she isn't Black. So that didn't really work. They moved on to their next gambit, which is to get the Trinidadian who doesn't care about the killing of Trinidadian fishermen, the rapper who hates the female rapper who hates other female rappers, who hates on women who are more popular than her, Cardi B, people who are better at cultural marketing than her. She'll never be Rihanna. She'll never have a brand like Rihanna. She'll never be Beyonce. She's a 40-something-year-old Black female rapper who clearly don't care that much about Black people or immigrants, even though she was an undocumented immigrant. She's the perfect foil to replace Candace. Nicki is the new Canvas. They wouldn't want her if they didn't need cultural cool. Their problem is she ain't cultural cool no more. So the Barbs, Nicki ain't shit and she ain't saying nothing. And 100 little Barbs can't tell me nothing. Y'all mad about it? Be mad about it. But she's not going to work. But they're going to keep looking for somebody Black to be the face, to put blackface on MAGA. And they know that cultural cool matters. That's why they're doing it. I'm done.
It's going to be a difficult day in that household when those facts land. It really is. I mean, I don't know that there's not a difficult day in that household. More difficult. It's going to be a more difficult day in that. No, ain't no takebacks. Ain't no takebacks.
I wanted to ask about Nicki Minaj, because she's like, very in the news these days. Has like, you're doing a face right now.
We don't mess with Nicki.
You don't mess with Nicki?
No, we don't mess with Nicki.
Did you used to mess with her?
Oh, of course. I mean, you had to, but I will be clear. I have always loved Cardi more.
Okay.
And clearly my instincts were right to love on Cardi more than Nicki.
Totally. So you kind of flipped on her. What was the moment you decided that I just can't anymore?
I just don't do sellouts, especially in this moment, right? Like, things are too serious. There are too many people that are being harmed. And especially with her being an immigrant, then deciding to go and cozy up to this administration that is specifically putting targets on the backs of immigrants and anyone who stands with them. Even if they're U.S. citizens, they can catch a bullet. That is wrong. And I don't even understand how you can play with it and pretend like it's anything but wrong.
Why do you think she's doing it then?
Listen, I don't know if it's because she looking for some papers for some people, or if she's looking for them other papers, because I hear that she got family members that's got a little, a few little issues, right? And so maybe she needs them other papers, because he love to hand those out, usually at a cost, right? But going after people like Don Lemon, who I love dearly, just wrong. Like, she's just on the wrong side of history. So I hope that people remember all of this when she comes back and she's broke and she's begging for money and support, because something tells me MAGA ain't gonna do it for her.
Now, MAGA, y'all sat up there and talked for months complaining about Bad Bunny performing on the halftime show. Remember English Only? Remember English Only? Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't even last long enough to make it to the game when she was out here trying to protest Bad Bunny. That's crazy. She went out like the Kansas City Chiefs, thinking they making Super Bowl plans and you get packed up. She didn't even make it to the playoffs. She didn't even, She more like the Atlanta Falcons because she from Georgia. No, I don't think the Atlanta Falcons had any hopes of making it to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, that shit been passed.
Hold on, bro. What you doing? I'm finna talk, man. I'm finna talk. What's going on, bro? I'm sorry, hell, man.
Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl has white people in a fucking tizzy. I've seen take after take of people insinuating that Bad Bunny is not American and that we need real Americans to perform at the Super Bowl. But if you had no problem with Coldplay, you have no problem with Paul McCartney, but you have a problem with Bad Bunny, that just means you're racist.
Remember when y'all was out here celebrating because ICE was going to be patrolling? Y'all acted like it was some sort of dragnet to have Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. Remember that?
Bad Bunny was selected as the Super Bowl halftime performer.
Yep.
This is an individual who is anti-ICE, who is anti-immigration, and says he refuses to tour in America because of that. The NFL is sending a message, presumably, to MAGA, to the Trump administration by choosing this anti-ICE, anti-immigration enforcement performer. He's scared to perform in America because he's worried that ICE will have enforcement at his concerts. That's what he said in multiple interviews. What is your message to the NFL? What is your message to Bad Bunny? Will there be ICE enforcement at the Super Bowl?
There will be, because the Department of Homeland Security is responsible for keeping it safe. So I have the responsibility for making sure everybody goes to the Super Bowl, has the opportunity to enjoy it and to leave, and that's what America is about. So yeah, we'll be all over that place. And we're going to enforce the law. So I think people should not be coming to the Super Bowl unless they're law-abiding Americans who love this country.
It's so shameful that they've decided to pick somebody who just seems to hate America so much to represent them at the halftime. If there are illegal aliens, I don't care if it's a concert for Johnny Smith or Bad Bunny or anybody else, we're going to do enforcement everywhere because we're going to make Americans safe. That is a directive from the president. And if you're in this country legally, do yourself a favor, go home, we'll buy you the plane ticket, get out of the country, and you'll have a chance to come back legally.
Remember when y'all were out here protesting because Bad Bunny wasn't an American? Remember that? I remember that.
Hey, did you guys hear Bad Bunny is doing the NFL halftime show? Can't wait to see ICE arrest him on stage. Looks like the NFL set it up so we all get to watch it during the halftime show.
Oh, the days of America First, where y'all poke your chest out before you knew the truth about your president. Yeah. Apparently, Venezuela and Greenland get to be America First as well. Oh, the more we know. How about that? I wonder what made them fall back. They fell back from the English only, and we should have known because that wasn't going to be the King's English. We knew it wasn't going to be the King's English because I have seen the rhetoric when y'all get together, and I can't even add subtitles. Like I have no idea what's going on.
He was awarded the Bronze Star and the Combat Infantryman Badge. Heroin alone, if you look at the heroin epidemic, last year alone, ICE officers removed 10,000 known or suspected gang members.
And to delegitimize
heart, lung, and liver transplants. And his daughter Laura at a reception for the Italian. And we are reclaiming our noble heritage. Companies are really big beneficiaries.
So it definitely couldn't have been the language. I wonder what made them fall back from all of the ICE stuff. Like what happened, Maga?
What the fuck are we doing here? Seriously, you have had months to prepare for this upcoming event. I don't give a damn if this is outside of decorum. People are dying on our streets every single day in this country because we allow this federal government to walk all over you. Look me in the eye. Can any one of you go home to your children and tell them that you did everything you could to protect their classmates, to protect their grandparents, to protect them? I don't think you can, with the exception of Park. Thank you. This needs to have happened 2 months ago, but you can still make it up and make every single policy on this little sheet of paper here happen right now, happen before the Super Bowl, happen before potentially hundreds of masked men come into our city and kill people. I am disgusted by each and every one of you, with the exception of Councilmember Park, that you have not done something more. You need to affirm that no city resources will go to ICE, that no cooperation will be given to them. You need to affirm to the country, to the world, that you are not cowards. Because as of right now, I stand in front of a council of cowards. And if you do not act, you're not just cowards, you are traitors. Traitors to each and every individual you serve. To each and every individual that lives in this country, legal or not.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know MAGA is childish, but they not that childish. I can't. And plus, if we was in that world, MAGA would be like, no, not the Joker, because the Joker actually has some good forward-thinking thoughts. I was thinking like maybe a penguin, just based on the stature. They maybe be like a penguin. Riddler, they can be funny if you don't take them seriously. They definitely can be funny. I don't know. You know what I mean? MAGA's they more like Mr. Freeze. They don't really like to change and move.
Please, show some mercy.
Mercy? I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
Bay Area officials don't expect ICE surge tied to Super Bowl. Well, we can't trust Bay Area officials. They 49er fans. They liable to believe anything. They probably think next year is their year. ICE not running immigration operations at Super Bowl venue. What? No. Well, how are they gonna get that past the MAGAs that was out here celebrating the big dragnet that was supposed to happen? No. ICE quietly bails on Super Bowl as outrage grows. Outrage? Huh. Not outrage, you say? You mean like the kind of response from the public to the Turning Point USA halftime show? Like that kind of outrage, or like the response from legitimate musical artists when they were asked to perform with Kid Rock at the Turning Point USA halftime show? Like that kind of outrage? Or like the outrage from MAGAs when you ask them to pay $2.50 to put a MAGA Fest ticket on layaway? Like that kind of outrage? Or like the outrage from MAGA when they find out you spent the $2.50 to put the MAGA Fest ticket on layaway to go see the Melania movie? Outrage. A Fox News poll conducted January 23rd through the 26th found that 59% of registered voters believe ICE has been too heavy-handed, up 10 points from July of last year. The survey also showed 55% disapprove of Trump's handling of immigration. The poll had a margin of error of plus or minus 3 percentage points. The Fox News poll, if the Fox News poll said 59% disapprove, the real number got to be somewhere near 300. I mean, they got to be. If that's what Fox News is talking about, man, that's nuts. Hey, what did Fox News have to say about all the Epstein revelations? We still wait. They still vetting. They must be. That's why I told you, if they said 59, the real number, 300 is conservative. That is conservative. MAGA, I can't imagine this going any worse. But somehow it managed to. MAGA complained about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. They said, okay, fine, I'll give you some white people, and chose Green Day to perform at the opening ceremony. You gotta be an American idiot to think that Green Day was coming to rescue y'all. I mean, y'all don't never take the long view. They never take the long view. I can tell you this, when they find out, they're gonna be a basket case.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are slipping into fascism. Donald Trump and his administration is a fascist government. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
This is 1 year after Kendrick Lamar's iconic Super Bowl performance, which I have an intense breakdown pinned on my page. It's my most viewed video on my entire account, where this entire performance was extremely political and they performed it directly in front of Trump. He was at the game. And if they think that the Super Bowl halftime performance with Bad Bunny is what they need to be worried about, now that this is announced, they have an entire nother situation on their hands. Because giving Billy Joel Armstrong the microphone at the opening of the ceremony of the Super Bowl is the craziest thing that you could do in this political climate right now. I'm screaming, and Green Day fans are going to be losing their minds because we know what's coming.
MAGA, y'all okay? Y'all okay? You done lost ICE? You got Bad Bunny performing, Green Day opening. Y'all driving the boulevard of broken dreams right now. That's nuts. Hey, keep trolling them. What more y'all got in the bag? MAGA fans call for Super Bowl halftime show boycott as Bad Bunny, quote, set to wear dress. Hey, he should have a dress that just says DEI on it. How about that? Let's just drive them nuts. MAGA, how does this work? You set to boycott again? Is this your third triple down boycott? You boycotting because it's Bad Bunny. You boycotting because he speaks Spanish. You boycotting because Jay-Z's involved. And you boycotting because you went into. It's just, how does the triple down boycott work? Oh, you think this was a peace offering to MAGA? Him wearing drag? That's right. We do have that JD. That's right. JD did do that. That's y'all's mans. That's y'all's mans. Bad Bunny is not wearing a dress at the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm sorry to disappoint you, MAGAs. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was just trolling y'all. Well, I can tell you this. Most of y'all had already levied your boycott. It's not like you come out after he said he not wearing a dress and then that precipitates your boycott, because that would look bad. Donald Trump is refusing to attend the Super Bowl this year due to the NFL's selection of Bad Bunny as the halftime show performer, saying all he does is sow hatred. Trump is refusing to go to the Super Bowl in the same way that I refused to go to prom my junior year. I knew they was gonna boo me. I knew they was gonna boo me. I had just blown the JV game. I knew they was gonna boo me, and so I didn't show up. Is this what it is? This is the preemptive. I'm not gonna go because he's so hatred. And also, if I go, they gonna boo me. If they booed me that bad at the Commanders game, and the Commanders ain't win but 3-4 games, they booed me that bad. They took time out of their day to stop booing the Commanders and booed me. I can't imagine what would happen in the Super Bowl.
In an individual sport, what an honor for her.
There is the Vice President, J.D. Vance, and his wife, Usha. Ooh, those are not, those are a lot of boos for him. Whistling, jeering, some applause.
The guy who wasn't invited to the party confirms he's not going. What he really means is he doesn't want to be humiliated again by 75,000 people booing him. Hey, Trump, look on the bright side. The Super Bowl is generally the most watched event of any year. You could be a part of that. Say the most watched event of 2026 was all the fans booing Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Put that plaque on your wall, right by the Obama one. I thought Trump wasn't attending because ICE would detain and deport Melania if they showed up. Bad Bunny is more American than the First Lady. That's a good point. That's actually a fair point. Yeah, we don't discuss that nearly enough as we should. Also to be considered, maybe they just don't want Melania to appear in public after she done got all the MAGA's money to go see her documentary. Maybe she just probably want to lay low now.
Trump says, I won't be attending this year's Super Bowl. It's the NFL's choice of Bad Bunny and Green Day. Don't nobody give a hot scoop whether you pulling up or not. We could care less that your punk ass is not going to the Super Bowl. Who cares? You got bigger fish to fry anyway. You got a whole fish fry crab boil going on in Minnesota. We don't give a damn if you going to the Super Bowl. And for this petty ass reason. Now I get it. Green Day be throwing your ass on the grill. Green Day be throwing your ass on the grill, so I get it. But you just hating on Bad Bunny. You just hating. He from Puerto Rico. That's the U.S. You are the pettiest president of all time. Now, I don't know how they was rolling those little old funny looking presidents that's on the dollar bills and such. I don't know how they was rolling on the day to day, but you in my lifetime are the pettiest president I have ever seen in my goddamn 48 years of existence. You are too petty a human being to be the president of the United States. You got us looking crazy the world over with your petty, egotistical bullshit, dog. Don't go to the Super Bowl. We don't want your red tie having ass in there to begin with, man. Sick of you, dog. Hurry up with these 3 years.
And meanwhile, Bad Bunny is having himself a moment. Maga? How you like them tostones?
Bad Bunny didn't even step on the Super Bowl stage yet, and history was already made. One teaser, one post, and millions of people stopped scrolling. Here's what's confirmed. No fluff, just facts. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime teaser has officially become the most liked Super Bowl teaser ever posted on Instagram. It surpassed previous teasers from global superstars, setting a new benchmark before the performance even happens. And that matters, because this moment goes beyond music. Bad Bunny represents Puerto Rico, one of the biggest stages in the world. From Spanish first lyrics to Caribbean rhythm to unapologetic cultural pride, this is visibility on a global scale. Millions engaging with one post, signaling something bigger than fandom. It shows how Puerto Rico culture is shaping global entertainment in real time, and now the spotlight is locked in. Here's the question I bring forth to the table for open discussion. What does it mean for Puerto Rico when one artist can move the world before the show even begins?
Hey, Bad Bunny, we got a request. Like last year, Kendrick did not like us. Like we got a request from the audience. Bad Bunny needs to sing this bop one good time at the Super Bowl for the Hispanics for Trump in the back. All right, well, even I'll get up for that one. Even I'll get up for that one. And I ain't got up for a halftime performer. Well, since last year. It's been like 365 days since I got up for a halftime performer. I'll definitely get up for that, though. And Bad Bunny, you definitely know how to close.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm going to say eyes out. We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans and we are Americans. Also, I want to say to the people, I know it's tough to know, not to hate on these days. And I was thinking, sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love. So, please, we need to be different. If we fight, we have to do it with love. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love. Don't forget that, please. Thank you.
Ooh, he had me clutching my mofongo. He definitely did. That's the nastiest read I've seen this week. Well, next to Kaya.
gag order. They've been sending all kind of shit on your motherfucking ass, and all I can say is, oh, nigga, oh, hell no. What's all of this about? Now she swallowed for nothing, lost all her fans for nothing, career is gone for nothing. And she's trying to bring Jay-Z down to the ground, and we know he's a thief and a rogue, and that he's sad and he's through. And girl, what you think you gonna do? How you think you gonna single-handedly bring him down? You didn't know if this was about a RICO charge you wanted to put out on Jay-Z, if you was trying to get your immigration while you been sucking ass over there at the White House.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and especially thank you for all your fantastic comments.
Sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy mother.
Hey, keep it clean. We got a PG-13 operation here. We got a lot of young eyes and ears. And a lot of old eyes and ears. It's me. I'm the old eyes and ears. All y'all old viewers know, because even as recent as a couple years ago, if something was behind me, I'd just go get it. You fast forward to 2026, something behind me. Because I ain't turning around. And a special shout out to the mods for preserving the sanctity of the chat. I see y'all getting salty with them. That is YouTube that is flagging y'all, not the mods. They are just out here doing the Lord's work. But as I was saying, I appreciate all your phenomenal comments like this. Love the new set. Keep up the fantastic work. Love it all the way from Northern Ireland. Well, a iron go bra to you. I like the new set. You look great in your new space. Why, thank you, Ozark Hillbilly Hippie. Love the new set, but missed the little hands from your last spot. Was those from your babies? Ah, yes, it was. And you know, Reese loved the kids, so we gotta find a little space for that somewhere on the set. Oh, we got another one. I like the Basquiat art piece, and of course, B. Marley. Now, we're not using regular clothes hangers like we're in college, Reese. Handle that. Well, you know, I got something. This is actually supposed to be a professional for jerseys. It's a hanger for jerseys. What are the instructions? They didn't give me no instructions. Well, they think I'm an architect or something? You know what I got something.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This is what it made right here. So, ain't that nice? So we got a nice little professional hanger we can use moving forward. And a special shout out to Anjanette, who sent me this message. Hey, Reese, happy Wednesday. I found it, the Pick Me doll. Oh, they done did it now. And it's $375. It should be cheap. A Pick Me doll should absolutely be cheap. I'm surprised it's not at the dollar store. I think that's what Nancy Mace was going for in her voting outfit. I'm pretty sure that was it. She was the model.
But wait, there's more.
I gotta get a Pick Me doll on the peoplesgetup.com. I gotta get somebody to design my own Pick Me doll. By the way, did I show y'all I got some new stuff coming out for Black History Month? My theme this year, we still here. You know what I mean? We still here, which definitely means a lot considering all that we're up against. Because history is generally taught as a series of finished chapters, books clothed in shelves. But I chose We Still Here for this year's Black History Month because it reminds me that history isn't just behind us. It's living, breathing, moving, and evolving through every one of us. For centuries, the narrative of the Black experience has been tested by systemic efforts to erase, silence, or diminish it, something that's only been increasing in recent years. Yet, from the resilient spirits of ancestors who survived the Middle Passage to the brilliance of the innovators, artists, and activists shaping our world today, the story has never been broken. To say we're still here is an act of profound joy and defiance. And it means we're still creating, still defining global culture from music to technology, and still leading, breaking glass ceilings in boardrooms and courtrooms. And no, we didn't need DEI to do it. We're still healing, turning historical trauma into a legacy of wellness and community. So this year, I don't just want to look back at where we've been, but Look at all the people around me and celebrate the persistence of a people who were never supposed to make it, yet continue to thrive. We're the dream realized, the song unsung, and the future unfolding. We're not just a footnote in history up to the whims of this governor or that president to take down because they got in their feelings. We are the authors of the next chapter. We still here.